Hello, so in this video we're going to be talking about conditionals, and believe it or not, this is actually a concept that we use almost every single day. For instance, if it is sunny outside, then I will wear a t-shirt. If it is rainy outside, then I will wear a coat. Essentially, conditionals are what we call decision statements, and they allow us to choose different outcomes based off of some pre-existing condition. In the example that I just gave, that was the weather. So if it was sunny, I would have done something. However, if it was rainy, or if it wasn't sunny, I would have done something else. And one of the biggest examples of a conditional statement is the if-else statement. If we wanted to write this in Snap, we can go to the Control tab in our blocks and scroll down to find three variations of the if-else statement that we can see here in Snap. So we have just the if statement. This will run some piece of code if something is true, otherwise it would do nothing. The second one is the if-else block, which will run some piece of code if a condition is true. So like our example, if it is sunny, I will wear a t-shirt, where a t-shirt would go here. And then in the event that this condition is false, so say it is not sunny, then we would perform some other action or some other piece of code. This would be like us wearing the coat. And this last one is just shorthand for using particular values. So say if it was sunny, then 5, else 15. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and showcase this using some blocks found in the Looks tab right here. So if we want to interact with the stage, we can use some of these looks blocks. For instance, this say hello block. And we can change the value of this hello to be anything we'd like. So let's say if it is sunny, we would say t-shirt. Otherwise, if it's not sunny, we would say coat or jacket, right? So now we have a conditional that has two options to choose from. It will either say t-shirt or it will say coat or jacket. But we still need to give it a value to switch based off of. Essentially a value to help choose which of these outcomes we want. And for this, we use booleans or conditions. If we go to our operators, we can see that there is this special hexagonal block here that has a true or false statement in it. For now, this is what's known as a boolean. Booleans are either true or false. And for now, I'm going to go ahead and place this inside our if statement so that this reads if true, we do this, else do that. Well, in the case of if statements, if the condition is true, we will always do the first output here. So if we were to run this code by clicking it, we would see it prints out t-shirt because our condition is true. But if we set our condition to false and click it again, we get coat or jacket. That's because since our condition is false, we do the second block here and we skip over this first one entirely. However, this isn't quite helpful because it seems like we are manually going in and clicking true and false and figuring all of that out. And ideally in code, we would want that to be handled for us. Well, luckily, we can actually set the value of variables to be equal to true or false. And maybe somewhere else in our application, we have something that would determine what this condition would be. So for instance, let's create a variable. Let's call it is sunny. And if we notice up in the top right, we have our value. If we run this set we have to go ahead and put is sunny there. And if we run this set block, we see it sets is sunny to true. And now if we put is sunny as our condition, so now if we set is sunny as our condition and run this piece of code, we still get t-shirt because is sunny has a value of true. If we set this to false and run it again, we get coat or jacket, just like we did previously. So thank you so much for exploring if-else statements. In the next video, we're going to talk a little bit more about these conditions and how we can use them with what are known as loops. So thank you so much.